All right, here we go with the part two. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I finished the first one. I'm saying I do remember, but I did not finish the first one clearly, and I'm a little bit more sober than I was. That was the first video ever, so your boy had to get that out there. But your boy's doing it off the phone, corner of the room, light. We gonna make it happen. Yes, last time we finished it off with we still got to talk about combining the realms. Darksiders has a lot of realms. Um, we were talking about the weapons and everything for Atreus, just to start it off with. So, I'm gonna erase a couple things. You know what I'm saying, but we could do a couple quick ones. So, online right away. TVA loves. Okay, online right away. The Horsemen already have 4, and it's a 4 Nephilim, obviously. You know what I'm saying? The number stays the same. You know what I'm saying? Technically. Now, but adding Atreus makes it 5. But I'm not going to only add Atreus. See, I want to have a new envision to be the new TVA. And I'm gonna work on intros, and I'm just trying to get the good content out, context. You know what I'm saying? Keep it flowing until this stuff gets picking up. Because man, I'm gonna be so disappointed if it get. They said this game is only gonna be like 40 hours long. I'm like, I gotta buy a PS5. That's hella expensive. I need a game that's gonna. You know what I'm saying? These games should be higher than where I say, but back to what I'm saying about the Horsemen. There's 4 Horsemen. I want to get 4 humans to be the same way as the Horsemen, to get imbued by their counselor kind of power. The reason being that is because I don't know what God of War is gonna do. They saying they possibly can go back and forth to go to Greece, and then like Zeus might be coming back in. I just think it's too many foes for Kratos and his son to be doing these things that they can be doing. Like this movie, this game beforehand worked out perfectly. It's a beauty that no one died, you know what I'm saying, besides the enemy, and they were able to like prolong the story. But man, imagine if they all jumped them together. Like if Boulder, Magni, and his brother just jumped them. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how far they would have went. And then like the mother's in that too. Because all she got to know is that they fighting. She don't want her son to die. And then that's 4 Aesir gods versus Kratos and his son. Versus all the Valkyries are at least spread out, so they weren't even holding territory. They were really just kind of like, that's where they wanted the rest of that die at. But back to the online. 4, you know what I'm saying? Heaven, Midgard, and Helheim, you know what I'm saying? 3 main areas, and it's the 9 realms. All we gotta do is just put the rest of Darksiders all in that, because they got corruption, Eden, soul, the soul realm, and it's just so many things to explore, you know what I'm saying, that it really can't just be blown out of proportion. So with the 4, with the 8 horsemen, yes, I'm gonna eventually try to add Kratos into the horseman, since he wants to go off into other pantheons. Even if it doesn't work out, it's still 8 horsemen, you know what I'm saying? It's just, or it would be 7 then, because Kratos would be like leaving out to go into. I just can't believe he went into other pantheons. Like, when are they going to explain that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that work? Is it Kuba's hawk flying, or did he literally get on the boat because he knew he could just leave this pantheon at any given time? No portal. So I can't wait for them to explain that. But 4, we already got Fury, Strife, Death, and War. Add on Atreus, his father. The 2 new characters I was going to add on, no surprise right away, is the Hunter and Draven. The reason being, they were heroes in their own right, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, they had a lot of camera/screen time for various storytelling. Death had a real big story with Draven, you know what I'm saying, when he was in the Kingdom of the Dead. And then a Hunter got his own little cameo and a screen time dealing with Belial during the Death's DLC. You know what I'm saying? So they are very useful. And on top of that, Fury's trying to save humanity, or already proving his innocence, and they really should just be dealing with like apocalyptic things. Oh no, saving humanity is one of them. One thing right away is with control mean combining those realms and everything, that gameplay, and like this would be the first idea. This is a new idea I just came up with. Any fight that the game can produce, we're gonna put that into an anime, because God of War and right away Darksiders, I don't know about an anime, but they need a cartoon, like a Netflix series, kind of like Castlevania, because what I'm talking about is so outrageous that I need writers behind what I'm saying just to make sure it's right, because I don't know how they like Apocalypse and Ragnarok doesn't make enough magic to open up a gateway to combine universes and pantheons, because I'm trying to add in demons and angels with gods of, I don't know, outrageous amounts, you know what I'm saying? But let's see. TVA. I'm gonna just erase some things, you know what I'm saying, so I can have more space. But man, online right away, it's about to blow our minds, because ain't no way I'm about to spend $600 to $700 if I can't do these type of things. I'm trying to have Captain Cooper literally be like Gaia, giving like, I still can't believe that he's giving out such like advice or like information about God of War. Like, if I'm Santa Monica, or you know what I'm saying, I'm paying this nigga right away to keep his mouth closed, because he's kind of like Tom Holland and like Mark Ruffalo put together, but with like information. And like, if the information is right, he's telling y'all story better. I mean, he's telling it quicker than y'all can get it out. And it's kind of like, y'all pay him to shut him up, you know what I'm saying? Then guess what? What you call it? You don't got to worry about nothing being leaked out. It's just like, I don't know if we're in that type of era where like people want stuff to be leaked because they want to see if people like it. You know what I'm saying? Because I always thought about like, how is your main shit getting leaked? Who's not getting fired for that? You know what I'm saying? Who's how does that work? You know what I'm saying? Like they're doing like test experiments. I thought it was the trailer scenario too, but like I wish they had like the beginning, middle, end kind of trailers, kind of like this is the plots, kind of like get a, you know, I guess they kind of do that, but I mean I don't even see it as much. But his channel, I don't know. They should I don't know. After if this ever gets greenlit, if he's not gonna be Gaia telling the whole story voice style, I'm about to have him as a freaking game tester for like God or Kratos, or what's his name, Atreus. You know what I'm saying? I'm just ready to say Loki. You know what I'm saying? But online right away, we seen how Genesis was, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was pretty dope. Just the platforming was like, what the fuck? Like, that shit was ridiculous. But there's a lot of weapons and powers that I'm trying to give out to the Horsemen to kind of make certain things like that kind of less problematic. But movement wise, I mean, we've for all the God of War games, that camera angle of like just like Genesis, you know what I'm saying? That kind of controlled, angled, you know what I'm saying, where you can't really like horizontally move around to kind of view your area. I'm glad that like God of War 28, I mean God of War 7 got rid of that, you know what I'm saying, and you kind of freely move around. But online right away, if Kratos is getting older, what else can he do really, you know what I'm saying? Because like he has more experience in like, I want to say maybe magic power than like Kratos dealt with when he was at his age. But like, what is his bow? You know what I'm saying? Like what? I mean, I want to play online and have it 4 just the way I'm saying, so it becomes like eight players. But what weapons is he using to keep, you know what I'm saying, to keep himself safe? You know what I'm saying? Like the bow is dope in his magic, but is that enough, or is he gonna go, Yamagander save me every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But online, I'm thinking 3 main areas right away. Heaven, Midgard, hell. And the way it's gonna go specifically for that, you know what I'm saying, for all those things, you know what I'm saying, is guess who's gonna be guarding heaven? My boy Death. Who's guarding Midgard? Loki. Or Fury. You'll understand why I put the 3 of them on there. And now, Strife guards hell. Now, the people that help them are going to be the Hunter and Draven. The reason why I'm making these videos, honestly, so it can go down breakdown wise, because I haven't seen anybody post any of these videos. I mean, anything like this, and this type of like thought process too. So I'm hoping somebody could just, I posted one on Twitter too, so I hope somebody could just, it sounds pretty good. Let me just snatch up this black guy, see what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, because it's like some of these things are kind of like, why is gaming to this level? Why is everything on repeat? Like, you make something, I make something, we put it together, we make a better something. That's how it's supposed to be. Not fucking, let me copy off your shit. Let me copy off your shit. Then we all doing the same shit. I don't understand that. Sony, and then like, I don't know. Sony is just, a lot of things is kind of like, I really hope all the stuff is not cash grabs. I really hope not. I really hope that like, people actually care, you know what I'm saying? And then like, when I finish this stuff, I'm gonna hopefully get it to like where this stuff is playable for 5 years. Like I heard in a interview, Corey's talking about playing, making another one of this would be like another 15 years. I was like, cut it in half or something. Like this right here could cut that to 5 years exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it to like 100 hours. Specifically, each character has 50 hours. You know what I'm saying? Each character has 50 hours of like character development, of game time, because these writers are always going to like, the main writers are the 5. Kratos possibly is going to help in whatever area he seems fit, you know what I'm saying? Because there's certain events I want to happen to him that make him unaccessible right away, because I don't want to just give you everything, you know what I'm saying? If I just do all that, you know what I'm saying? No one's really going to play the game. But the new game right away said Loki could do more, but it's like, this is a hard game. There is no way Kratos is that good that he can protect his son. It is not co-op. There's no way. I don't care what anybody says. There's no way. I want them. Okay, so these are the Horsemen, online wise. I already talked about reboots, so that's kind of like out the way. And the reason why I chose those 3 areas as the main areas is because there's going to be a lot of death. There's no way that souls are just going down to Helheim, just that simple. And on top of that, I'm trying to make a new console too, and heaven. I said heaven, but let's go into in depth with each one of those then. Okay, heaven, for me, it's going to involve Asgard, Olympus, I'm glad you guys can't see me exactly because the camera can't zoom in, so, you know what I'm saying? Thank gosh for being poor. Olympus and Eden. The reason why I'm choosing those 3 areas is because those are literally the 3 holiest areas of like um, magical and godly kind of spiritual kind of area. You know what I'm saying? Because Helheim, like from what we've seen in Darksiders, like they apparently go to different worlds, universes, like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I immediately think this is so possible. You know what I'm saying? Because the Horsemen have been around for eons. I don't know. They've probably been alive longer than some gods in God of War, but like with those combined worlds happening, I don't think Olympus is just going to be, you know what I'm saying, in Midgard where you can just travel to. Let's get all of the easy portal access in Midgard, you know what I'm saying? Get it more to where Darksiders. Not everybody can just have access to like Earth because it's apparently not working out for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Humans are just fucked into chaos, you know what I'm saying? But Eden is big enough because it's a whole world, to my knowledge, that it should be able to connect Asgard, Olympus, and heaven into one gigantic realm for Death and the Hunter patrol. You know what I'm saying? The 2 patrol. Now, someone else that's going to be involved in that is Samael. Semael. Samael. And the reason why I'm allowing this demon to come into this heavenly heavenly realm is because one, Lucifer was just doing that. So I'm gonna have more of a kind of reason why demons can't be on there. On the fly, I'm just gonna say they can't be allowed because it's a heavenly realm. You know what I'm saying? The Nephilim are just different, just like gods are. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't affect them. But the reason why Samael is up there is because he has been promoted and turned into a counselor. So that should give him more power and leeway, especially in a diplomatic way. You know what I'm saying? His 2 advisors will be Nathaniel and who's the other guy? Nathaniel and Uciel. I don't think I spelled that right. Uciel. But those are the 2 black angels, you know what I'm saying, from the Hell Guard. The reason why I got them up there, you know what I'm saying, because they gonna negotiate, they gonna, you know what I'm saying, keep Samael safe, you know what I'm saying? And don't think Samael's a pushover because I'm gonna give him a power up too, which is pretty outrageous. I'd rather say it and then kind of put it on the board, but I guess I could do both. I'm gonna try to come up with a new way to combine characters. Now see, the Horseman side is gonna be different from the enemy side because I don't want them having the same type of power up and it just becomes like a power up kind of fight. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be like things that make sense and you know what I'm saying, that just kind of like you can't just like you know what I'm saying, the pen, the writer can't save you. You know what I'm saying? No plot armor. But Samuel is gonna have the ability to combine with the last Spartan and the Guardian of the Crucible to make a crazy combo set because he did come into a couple fights and then like he didn't betray the Horsemen throughout this whole time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hopefully you can trust a demon, you know what I'm saying? But now, okay, that's heaven. I don't know what to do, call that new heavenly realm. That's gonna be a new name because I can't just say Eden because Eden has a lot of things behind it. Plus the Nephilim's kind of dead body and corpses. But I'm pretty sure Death will be able to handle that, exploring, showing us stuff. And then I'm also going with that to show they won't stay in the same kind of like realm all the time. But online wise, you got to think about that. That's Death and the Hunters. That's co-op. 3-player Midgard, that's 3 people, you know what I'm saying? Strife and Hell with Draven, 2 people, you know what I'm saying? So you're getting co-op, 3-player co-op. Switching it up, you know what I'm saying? However you want to look at it. Okay, next area. This is all context to online, you know what I'm saying? Because I want people to go like, this game system is pretty fucking expensive, so I want reasons to fucking play it. You know what I'm saying? I want real reasons, not fucking. So if they you personally, that makes no sense to keep rebooting shit. this ain't 2K. This you can't do that. It's only with sports games. You cannot do that. Like, oh yeah. Also with this thing now. So once if they were to actually if it actually works out and they combine, I'm gonna have all previous games from the first place Darkstalkers 1 to Genesis, and from God of War 1, meaning Sparta, and all 7 of those games. You know what I'm saying? Bring them back to GameStop, you know what I'm saying? Get as much credit as you can, this and that, and just use that to your credit or information. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, use that to the newest game in some way. I don't know, bringing all the games back, I mean, they would just be making new graphics and, like, styles and fighting styles, too. But I just want to, like, get rid of these old games, kind of, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it's a purpose, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I had a high enough trophy thing, I'm able to unlock a weapon quicker or something like that, or like an armor quicker or an ability, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. So I'm not just like stacking up these games. Because these games sometimes, you know what I'm saying? All they're going to do is just build up dust eventually. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, PlayStation Now already kind of has old games too. So, like, why not? Let's just get rid of them. So it's kind of like, oh, you were a super fan. You should have tried a little bit harder. Not really too hard, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go too in depth on people. But, this really would be saving Darksiders franchise because I don't know what they're doing. And like, they did finish it pretty strong. It's just kind of like, they finished it with a cliffhanger. Like, that ain't enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like how God of War did, you know what I'm saying? That's why everybody's on their head. But, alright. Whew. I'm already down to the last 2. Stories that make sense, reboots that make sense. Okay, I already went into those. Alright. More on this online kind of campaign. Okay. Also, the reason why I want everything to be online, because it's still COVID time too, so you can't just be gaming up with your homie. But with certain scenarios, you know what I'm saying, I want something like this to be allowed. So with certain characters and missions, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to have somebody online. They can actually come over to your house and play the game with you, you know what I'm saying? But that's only going to be with select characters, such as with Kratos, you know what I'm saying, with Draven, with the Hunter, you know what I'm saying? The 5 are the main characters, you know what I'm saying? Once Kratos leaves his pantheon, he could be a main character as well. But I just wanted it to be like one of those, you're not connected to always having somebody with you, but you understand the significance of having them with you for a boss, a level setup. Because what I'm really trying to envision right now is like it's a new change. Things happen. You know what I'm saying? Lucifer's out here giving out power-ups, you know what I'm saying, to kind of change the tide. He doesn't care about Ragnarok. Apocalypse was already there. He brought that with Ragnarok, and maybe that'll start it early or make it 10 times worse. He's just going around making secret deals to everybody while the Horsemen are looking for him. Odin, Asgard has a beef with Kratos, and the Horsemen are protecting him. You know what I'm saying? So it's all sides, you know what I'm saying? The Horsemen are kind of like, let me level up your son. Let me just get the gang right. And let's go show everybody that, hey, you can act crazy, but you don't follow us, get your head sliced off. Or we bring you to the new council, you know what I'm saying? And they make the decision for us, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We can kill you now, or we can bring you to the council, depending on the mission or the objective. So, all right, we're going to go Midgard. I love the feel of the board, you know what I'm saying? Like, it does feel like refreshing, honestly. But, Midgard right away, with the combined realm. I don't know how to connect or get the Spartan army out of there into the void, just like how I want the Hellguard to get in there. You know what I'm saying? I want to try to save everybody before certain events happen, because I don't think this merging is just like everybody's just like Venom. Oh, I'm in a new universe. Oh, I'm in the canon universe. Like, I don't know how that will work though. Like, this Darksiders has weapons. and stuff to make sense for that to happen. It's just writing that down, like how would that work? Because everybody's doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like for the Horsemen to link up with Kratos, that seems possible to talk about. Not everybody else. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody got wings. Not everybody has like shields and like powers to like literally be able to withstand like phenomenons and like world crashing kind of. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be too much. You know what I'm saying? For certain things. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they would just blend that well unless somebody was there to like tweak it every so oftenly to make everything fit. But that sounds so ridiculous. But Midgard, okay. Um, okay, and they still I could say maybe I could just say a couple stories I think that can happen then with each area then. Okay. So Midgard, Midgard, God of War, they're kind of acting like scavengers. Scavengers and like while Loki's doing like an identity crisis. Identity crisis. Um that's for God of War. What else? Um Rome, I mean, Greece is kind of effed over, and I don't really know how that's going to play into effect because I'm pretty sure the gods are just not going to be like hunky dory with like Kratos just kind of like roaming around looking for weapons or something. So Midgard has to change. I'm going to say change for the better because of the things Kratos did do, you know what I'm saying, will be very much reflected differently. Seeing as though since the both Earths are going to combine, I think that will be able to like mash out whatever Kratos done like outrageous things, but like it's low key kind of replenished the Earth. You know what I'm saying? The planet, bringing that over to an apocalyptic already Earth of Darksiders. You know what I'm saying? Apocalypse already happened. The Earth's almost like damaged, like Eden. You know what I'm saying? But I think those worlds combining can make something else to work. You know what I'm saying? Give material to work with to fix because if the dwarves and the makers were able to work together with the horseman protection, they could for sure save humanity, make a new world, new to utopia. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like work through certain problems. You know what I'm saying? But Midgard, Scavengers, Identity Crisis, Darksiders, they would save humanity. At Helgard, because everybody is kind of looking for shelter and help during this time of Ragnarok. And Earth, you know what I'm saying, is fucking gonna be covered in ice, you know what I'm saying, for a God of War. So would that immediately transfer over because of God of War scenario 2? I just don't know how these things will like work though, you know what I'm saying? Because things are already spinning on the wheel and then like Darksiders just kind of flushed in there, you know what I'm saying? So like it's a lot of things to like squeeze in, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like THQ and Santa Monica could figure that out, you know what I'm saying? To make something outrageous because I mean they changed a lot of levels and like a lot of things I've seen throughout the countless videos and like interviews and stuff, and it's kind of like purpose, glorious purpose, you know what I'm saying? Like, can Kratos protect his son long enough for him to figure out what he's gonna do with his life? You know what I'm saying? And Kratos still got to do something with his life because he's immortal and can't just keep living through your son, I guess. The Horsemen, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to follow and do kind of the right thing because they were trying to change up their lives. Turns out their business partner tried to betray them, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that, and save humanity too. So them working together could change the benefit of everybody. The Helgard, they were kind of partially responsible with following Abaddon during that whole little war thing that they did, but I think all can be forgiven, you know what I'm saying, as long as they kind of do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's like more chips to the bag, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't no way in hell the four of the horsemen is gonna do everything by themselves. And you know what I'm saying? God of War, there's no way Kratos is protecting his son just with two weapons. He fought all of them kind of individually, which is kind of weird though too. How were they able? How were they able to fight him individually, but they came down to Earth together? I never really kind of thought about those things either. You know what I'm saying? And then like the mother just never knew. But in that kind of trailer, you know what I'm saying? Like it showed a lot of things that it kind of didn't give like the right kind of context because of like I don't know the way they were just kind of pacing and paneling things was kind of like hmm how do these things take root? But what else? Each one of the horsemen have already been on the earth. War and Fury were the kind of main ones. War didn't really kind of save any humans, just kind of cleared his name during all that stuff. Fury saved humans too, but like the Hellguard was there too, and they didn't, you know what I'm saying? Their agreement kind of fell down, and then like with the seven sins, the seven seals, and like the agreement, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of really hard to, without balance, there is no way to move forward because it's only going to be chaos. And with Fury, Loki, and War, you know what I'm saying? That straight up shows stability because War is for sure an enforcer tank, you know what I'm saying? And you got the battle mage, and then you got Loki, who's like a good blend of like everybody, you know what I'm saying? But with this kind of new team up, you know what I'm saying? We can really kind of show the dynamics of each one of them because it's supposed to be like a new ice world. And the way I'm building these horsemen, you know what I'm saying, the elements are not going to affect them in any type of way. All right, this finally leads me down to Helheim. I haven't really told any good stories yet, but it's really just kind of like I can create some really great outrageous stories. You know what I'm saying? I just need the okay because Genesis showed me that these niggas like go to different realms like it's nothing. They get in Volgrim's portal, go whatever. The Void has already showed that like it's I don't know what can handle, but all you need to do is just get the dwarves, your Yarmagander, Kratos and the sun, boop, get the weapons, go into the void, you know what I'm saying? Let whatever happen to the earth, you know what I'm saying, during this whole little like merge thing. You got Mimir, you take Volgrim and his scrying eye, the eyes of truth, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on whatever kind of weapons they can get from Greece though. Because it's kind of like Kratos literally had like this resume of weapons, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if they didn't leave you, if they not like destroyed, I'm expecting the dwarves and the makers to fix them any type of way that even if it's not the full power. You know what I'm saying? There you go, and then they just make it even better. You know what I'm saying? But Helheim, okay, this is a big one. Okay, these things right here, you know what I'm saying, could give out plot because they did do a lot of things on Earth, but it's just a lot of things that kind of like there's a lot of things to talk about because like I saw Tears involved in that, but I'll put him in under all this. Helheim, that's gonna have Strife, and Strife's gonna have um Strife has to be what you call it this. What would he be doing in hell though besides like I want I want death in heaven, making sure no one uses their body and like kind of like controlling the peace between this slow war that's gonna be coming between the horsemen and Lucifer and probably Asgard. Humanity needs to be saved and fixed after the war and Fury gonna be doing patrolling, helping people, figuring out Loki's story, you know what I'm saying, why he's trying to master all of his abilities, learning from everybody. I would feel like loose. I mean, so what I've seen from Genesis, I'm gonna have to let Strife just kind of let loose, kind of. Um, I put Samael in heaven, so Azrael. I feel like Azrael has really been cut down and he has not been shown. But the one thing I hate is like there's comics, there's the game, and there's a movie or some shit. How can you make a show in a comic book, but then when you release a game, you don't give them the same amount of power or say that they're not using it or something like that? Ain't no way in hell like I'm born with the ability to fly, but in my game I gotta unlock my wings. Like in my story, it never showed I had to unlock my wings, so why am I doing it in the game? The reason why I'm putting Azrael inside of hell, he has to repent on something. He has to repent on like working with Thame and Abaddon, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of humans did die from his actions. And on top of that, I feel like he's too angelic, especially with the power up I'm trying to give him from the council. The council, he should be able to handle handle hell very easily. They went down to hell and got a war for information and ingredients. What else though? I mean, the bird, is that going to be some kind of. What about the hawk? What? Oh, they didn't do too much. Damn, I have never been like kind of irritated about God of War. I had to watch these videos to like understand my questions. That's crazy. Um, New enemies because I feel like new enemies because Lucifer has to hide in hell because like that's the most unexplored area. I don't think he's gonna go to another realm where he's not trusted that well. You know what I'm saying? Versus being in hell, you've been a demon like your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Why not new enemies? What else? Damn, it's really hard to come up with some stuff for this. He went through all different types of hells to kind of get information about Lucifer. So Darksiders, God of War kind of did the same shit. What would be so important? I would just say practice ground. No, that's what the Crucible and all that shit would be. What else though? Who would be helping him though? I can say that he's just murking demons off, but why is he doing that? Azrael is helping him do that. Why? Why? Practice. Practice with Atreus. Solo missions. Damn. They did a lot of exploring too back then. Even with a power up though, what are you gonna be doing though? Aerial. I could say you're using your powers more, but they really didn't go to Helheim. I can say this. Waiting for shift change. Fear tactic. That's the best I can come up with right now. Because I mean, he really kind of fought the Bridge Keeper. I mean, oh yeah, protecting soul, protecting. Yeah, protecting souls because we did take down the Valkyrie. So somebody has to do that. But what is that? I don't understand that though. The Valkyrie, but if what's her name is acting crazy trying to kill us because we killed her son, why would she? So she obviously is not even working with them. Okay, protecting souls. With Valkyrie. With fallen Valkyrie. Valkyrie, you know what I'm saying? Because then we can see all of the hells. Okay. The reason why I got Draven and the Hunter backing them up, you know what I'm saying? Because you always could just have somebody over there with you as you're exploring these areas. Because I don't know, some of these things, you know what I'm saying, do make sense, and then some of them kind of really don't. Because it's kind of like, how do the horsemen like survive certain encounters? But then other ones are like way harder because in Darksiders 3, we see the Destroyer come up and like almost challenge Haven, the sanction area, I mean the safe haven for the rest of the humans, and Fury deals with envying and going to the council, but it's kind of like, what happened to Strife? You know what I'm saying? Like that would be a perfect time for her to team up with her brother and like take them all down, you know what I'm saying? Because like there's no way he was just able to mercy redemption, you know what I'm saying? And then like they showed literally like only the abominate, I mean the Armageddon blade is strong enough to penetrate his skin. So that is, I think he just died. I think he murdered. He sacrificed himself, threw his weapons, ended up dying, and then, you know what I'm saying? Then you really kind of go down in depth with it. Okay, this is the combined realm. Still with online. I'm really staying with online. Okay, cons. Let's go in depth with this. All right. I'm taking it back to school days with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Pros, cons about every single thing. Yeah, I can't give any more kind of information about the characters and any too much go into in depth until something pops off, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just me giving out information. And, you know what I'm saying? This is the information era. Somebody can easily just steal his idea, give it to the producer, you know what I'm saying? Take my name, information, all out of that, you know what I'm saying? And just use it. I would be so mad, honestly, if somebody stole my idea, gave it to them, they made it just the way I said it. I didn't get no penny, no credit or nothing. And like, well, would I still be hurt though? I mean, how hurt would I be though? If it's just like, as long as they got me, I don't know. To me, that's just what I'm saying. They're rebooting shit. No, that's thievery. That's thievery. You know what I'm saying? I'll be hella hurt. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's popping off. Like, if somebody else is doing this better than me, you know what I'm saying? I would prefer, like, the direct message to say, like, hey, do you want to work together? Or do you want me, I mean, or I would just sue you or some shit. Like, make it that simple. Like, don't play me. Please don't play me. All right. I don't play you. Don't play me. All right. But cons, here we go, man. That was a lot of pros. Okay, cons right away. Online is very shitty sometimes, and like even with a newer system, it can lag and kind of get problematic. So, co-op can get hella irritating. Um, I see. That's what you call. That's a typical thing. You know what I'm saying with any online game. Two right away. I just really think if they really fuck with this, this game just smacks so hard the way I'm envisioning it. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm hearing like Kuba's voice and he's just, there was a time, you know what I'm saying? Giving off a whole new story of the combined thing, and he's getting paid well, you know what I'm saying? Something where he can sit back, chill off his channel, and kind of go, I'm gonna watch people do their thing, and then I'm gonna do my thing, you know what I'm saying? And then he could be posting 10 times more. I mean, me personally, I don't really how it would be to be a full time YouTuber, so I can't really go too much, but like that. But like, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, he should have an assistant playing the game, somebody like just recording all this shit, and he just edits it and then uploads it, and then we got like a tournament. I just can't believe there's a God of War game where you can go versus. You know what I'm saying? I think that's pretty crazy though too. And it's kind of like, I can't believe they touched on so many things and just kept pushing it. Like, you made 8 games, you know what I'm saying? Like, once you got to 7, it's kind of like, okay, let's take a break, you know what I'm saying? And then give them every single last game in this last game. Like, from Ghost of Sparta to Chains of Olympus to 1, 2 to 4. I mean, yeah, 1 to 4, and then boom, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if this is 6 or 7 games now or 8. I don't know. So many lines. All right, what else? Wagon. I don't want sharing the screen to be that important. You know what I'm saying? But I can't. We can't leave off the. We can't leave the image of what you call it. It won't be like Darksiders Genesis. None of that. I want the same God of War, Darksiders 3 kind of full screen, kind of maybe split screen, and you just turn. You know what I'm saying? Turn full 360 the same way, where somebody could be playing. I don't want the whole game to be online because I feel like that would be a waste. But it having the mix would be the perfect blend of like all the previous Sony games too. Just to be kind of like you're on this specific mission and you need your homie to come over because you can't do the mission online depending on the character you're using. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It always has everybody switching, and you know what I'm saying? Like if the level's too hard, you got help. Now, I said login. Screens, screen space. What else? Boss fight and and map. All right. Seeing as though Genesis is like the best description to talk about, you know what I'm saying, for the co-op right away, I would just Genesis and Darksiders 2, you know what I'm saying, and then for the bosses, Genesis is layout for like territorial, I mean, not territorial, geographic, you know what I'm saying, like have that type of like Horsemen. I want to ride the horse everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no rampage happening scenario no more. Like that's been solved. That's not happening again. To the dungeons, you know what I'm saying, Jimmy? Just like Darksiders 2. And then mix in that with God of War scheme of grand kind of areas. You know what I'm saying? For like because I still don't understand how like these niggas are like 8 foot tall, almost immortal beings, and they still run like this, and they you know what I'm saying, this is Halo. They run like this Halo. Like War, it makes sense because he's covered in armor, but like Death's like a ninja, Strife's a fucking gunslinger, you know what I'm saying? Fury is a battle mage, you know what I'm saying? And like she uses her chain. I don't know, there's just certain things that's kind of like, why these niggas can't run, but Kratos is over here. And he's supposed to be older. He's sprinting. He's sprinting on them. Like, come on. Boss fight right away. I want the boss fight switch. I want the who's better equipped for the fight, you know what I'm saying? And then like it can matter or not matter, and then like have one of those scenarios where like if we switch, like a sequence happens, like the boss is getting away, or like we gotta get past something at a certain time, and that could just like chuck you over the boss, you know what I'm saying? And then I fight the boss, you know what I'm saying? And then the mapping right away, it's like, okay, God of War right away has never really had a map. You know what I'm saying? He always just had to explore everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Going around blind. Now, I'm okay with that, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, Darksiders had a certain scenario too, like that. Fury. Why not mix that together? Fury, Atreus, and Kratos, you know what I'm saying? Following that little line in the air, you know what I'm saying, to lead them to a destination. War, Strife, and Death all had maps, you know what I'm saying? So that's 3 and 3. Draven and the Hunter, you know what I'm saying? Pretty sure he can know. The Hunter was a modern day kind of human, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he knows how to read a map or just kind of, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I don't know. That's what happens when you're been around for eons. And the biggest thing right away is change. time, not position, but um, past, present, future. Oh gosh. You know what I'm saying? Change right away is Kratos and Atreus are literally coming from like fucking medieval times. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if their thought process can really kind of handle the grand scheme of it. Plus, Darksiders is more kind of modern day, 2021 almost. Not obviously with sling, but less lingo and everything. But they had cars, buildings, and that kind of like economy difference. You know what I'm saying? They kind of show like property damage and all that stuff. Because when all those things were taken into effect and happening, like the government thought, I mean, the government got to pay for that, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, everybody was getting murdered and stuff, but like, it was just a bigger scheme though, because like, we've only seen the dwarves and like a couple gods, you know what I'm saying, the God of War. We don't really see like, besides in Greece, like the effects of these fights, you know what I'm saying? Like, the grand scheme of it. And it's just kind of like, you gotta take all that stuff into effect, Jack, you know what I'm saying? We just having a death battle over here, on like, and there's a couple buildings over here. Like, if I get hit or this other person gets hit over there, like, we're gonna save those humans. You know what I'm saying? So I just want all those things to be taken into effect. So you could be imagining like how Fury was sneaking around and kind of saving humans. Atreus could be doing the same thing in different areas, and you got to think like, is there a monster guarding that human because it's a certain kind of situation? Is it what you call it? Is it a whole platoon? Is it a whole platoon of monsters grading up humans, you know what I'm saying, to kind of put them in the work field or transform them into demons, you know what I'm saying? Can move them wrong, kind of like change the outcome. Can we ambush them, you know what I'm saying? Because Genesis did show a lot of different areas. Like, you don't have to take the route given, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can sneak around. That's what Kratos doesn't like show a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the previous games, like, where he was going, it was kind of strategic. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have to go down mode. I mean, he didn't have to go down hordes of enemies. I think depending on the game, because he had godly power, and other ones he kind of was like a mortal or demigod, and like Genesis really kind of showed like we can go around or we can go this way. Just like that. Make it simple, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was gonna say about Midgard, you know what I'm saying? I really liked how like in Darksiders Genesis, they kind of said like they had like once you gain different abilities, you can come back and kind of like open up doors in certain hallways, you know what I'm saying? For certain Nephilim, I think that's appropriate just for the once or twice, not consistently, because you know, if I'm talking about such a grand game and big space, you don't want to be, hey, come on, homie, hop on the game so I can go explore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be doing that with the homie at my house. I'd rather him be on the line so we both can like do whatever, you know what I'm saying? And not be forced. I'm pretty sure like with a homie being over there too, like I just would prefer like those kind of duo kind of scenarios to kind of be like for a mission, not consistently. So, but consistently, I want to focus on the main horseman. See what I'm saying? Versus kind of like being in these kind of small situations. But I already went through change. Now time right away. I don't know what the time is going to be since they already came out of Helheim. You know what I'm saying? And then like doing missions back and forth. That's going to should be a big time change. You know what I'm saying? But I want them to show the time change affecting Kratos and Atreus and the Horsemen. And I don't mean like getting older really right away, unless it's Atreus. But I want to see like how the times, like if Atreus were to read a magazine, if he were to get information from a mirror because his body still, his head is dead but is alive and his body's still connected to the earth. So with this whole little like Colossus kind of combination thing, you got to think right away. It's kind of like if he had magic in his body, could he just know where anything is at, especially connected to the scrying eye and had the eyes of truth? I would make Mimir freaking damn near omnipotent that can like find anything, you know what I'm saying, to the almost outrageous things. past, present, future. There are things that happen in everybody's past, Nephilim and the gods. Can that take root in this new story? Present day, Apocalypse and Ragnarok. Can they handle it? Or to become even more outrageous? Future. Can this idea of the Horsemen branching out and becoming an even bigger stamp, you know what I'm saying, to change and forever hold on to peace and stability for humanity and other races? Because not everybody's going to agree with them, especially when I got a demon in heaven and then I got a angel in hell. They're probably hella mad, you know what I'm saying? But cons, big things right away. New council. You know what I'm saying? Big changes. New power-ups. And finally, new story. You know what I'm saying? New council right away, as you well know, is, I may have not said Tyr's name this whole time almost, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of things that we have to just figure out, you know what I'm saying? Because with this combined universe, the Tree of Life is a gigantic, almost omnipotent thing, you know what I'm saying? To me, you know what I'm saying, in our universe. But Tyr somehow was able to make that thing into a bunker or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know how those two things would connect, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's like over one another. But the Void has showed that it is expanded like fuck. I would just say bring every human you could save in there. Bring the Horsemen, Hellguard, gods that are okay, you know what I'm saying? Make a whole civilization in there, fix things up, and then slowly go back to Earth with this Horseman trio, you know what I'm saying, as protection, and just kind of like set up stuff, you know what I'm saying? Give me major areas, because we don't know where war was at. We need those areas in show like New York or something like that. Go to major areas with like this new kind of like created system of humanity in there, and just get y'all out there, you know what I'm saying? To kind of like change up this whole kind of like spectrum of like danger, because like there's no way humans or anybody in that realm with it freezing and turning into Ragnarok is going to be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way they're going to be able to survive. New power-ups. I already talked about the 5 horsemen. So, new power-ups right away. I'm taking the 7 seals, reforging them, putting them onto the horsemen. You know what I'm saying? That seal's going to hold the sand. Just like how Death held the Nephilim in his chest. Each one of those seals is going to hold a sin, you know what I'm saying? And that sin is going to give you a power up. So right away, War is going to get Wrath, you know what I'm saying? You already know, you can already speculate why he's getting that one. Fury's going to get 3, meaning she's going to get Gluttony. It's going to be her new steed in replace of Rampage, you know what I'm saying? And that works out perfectly because she got the power to make him become her steed, you know what I'm saying? There's not really much more I can say with that. And the octopus, horse, steed, you can see where that's going to go. That's going to be super horrifying. Pride and Envy for sure deserve to be under her because of plot-wise and story, you know what I'm saying? Death, no. Strife will get Greed, Avarice, you know what I'm saying? Just because of his flexibility and kind of like necessarily wants, you know what I'm saying? I would feel like Strife is a greedy person, you know what I'm saying? Because there's things that every person wants, you know what I'm saying? Loki would get fake envy because of her powers and her kind of identity crisis, you know what I'm saying? You should kind of see the pattern of each sin that I'm giving each horseman, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of like show where the kind of story will go with them. And like, you don't have to worry about kind of like things not making sense. That's one of those things I had on the board. Plot stories that make sense, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then lastly will be Death. Death with sloth and lust. the reason why I'm giving him to those is because if you didn't know, you should know already. He's death. My boy death right away. Like he's sloth, waiting, you know what I'm saying, everlasting, you know what I'm saying. You always know that it's gonna be approaching, and lust. Some people are envious, some people wanna be suicide wise, you know what I'm saying. You can totally understand that. And then that right away, lust got a power up, you know what I'm saying, that kind of made him be able to reanimate the dead. But could you imagine each sin imbuing each horseman with their chaos form? And then not only that, their chaos form can merge with their horse to make an even bigger chaos form. You know what I'm saying? So to already take that into accountability. And then new story. The Horseman story is to save humanity and police the universe, you know what I'm saying, in a process of like keeping the balance. Loki's having an identity crisis in this upcoming war to to fight Asgard with the giants, you know what I'm saying? And he has his own story leading up to how that should go about, you know what I'm saying? And Kratos is kind of like trying to do things peacefully. I feel like peace is not going to work his way out this way, you know what I'm saying? But the Horsemen backing up Loki, because I for sure know they would just bond. Like Atreus and Strife bonds, death bonds, war bonds, fury bonds, and each different ways that make them even more powerful. Now, weapons wise, I don't know. I told y'all last time that what kind of weapons Atreus will get, but right away, I'm gonna give each of the horsemen outreaches powers. I mean weapons. Yeah, I'm sorry I said powers, but I'm gonna end it on the weapons though. So starting from youngest to oldest, I'm gonna go with Loki. I mean, we already did Loki, but okay, so I'm gonna go with War. War right away has the Armageddon blade, and he has his Chaos blade, the Abyssal, plus his various different kind of powers. So weapons wise, I want to give him Mortis, you know what I'm saying, and the Golden Fleece. Prometheus had a helmet that made him invisible, so I want to combine that with the helmet he has to with the one the War has already to go into Eden, to see the shadows, to make him able to go to Eden. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot of combo stuff, and I know we're gonna be thinking right away, how does he get these things? Go to since they show there's different time portals or different time loops. You know what I'm saying? With Kratos getting the blade out of himself during God of War 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure, I don't want to worry about another Kratos, but the people that he, besides the Fates, are all alive. You know what I'm saying? The Barbarian King, all that. He just don't got his hammer, you know what I'm saying? But all of them have to be alive since he was not there to kill him, and that only happened once, you know what I'm saying? So that timeline almost got erased with him coming back like that. Now, I said Mortis, Golden Fleece, he's gonna give his Abyssal Chain and the Horn, Earth Caller, to Loki. You know what I'm saying? And he'll be able to make himself even stronger. He's also gonna have Raph's weapons. You know what I'm saying? The Sins are also gonna be usable to help in combat, but they're gonna be like CPU, not really something you can just like use right away. And that should be it for. Oh no. I'm gonna give him Mercy, and Strife's gonna get Black Mercy. You know what I'm saying? Just so we can keep that kind of previous guns ownage that they had last time, and make Mortis able to be thrown as the cross blade that he has. So we're gonna give that cross blade to Fury, and I'll tell you that why in a little bit later. What other weapon would I give War? We're gonna Chaos Eater's gonna we're also gonna get the blood of the Ravine. Stories combined, and we're making everything outrageous. You know what I'm saying? So trust and believe. Chaos Eater is gonna get blood of Ravine. Mortis is gonna get the blood of Ravine. You got the Armageddon blade. You got Raph's 2 swords and fighting styles. I'm also gonna give him the Blades of Exile or the Chaos Blades, or merge them together and then make two different pairs, because I think that's possible. Also gonna have Mercy, and that should be about it. I don't want to have each character having too many weapons, because I don't want that to be kind of like, not a cop out, but I don't want that to be kind of like a problematic thing of like too many weapons, you know what I'm saying, to upgrade, you know what I'm saying. I only said 6. That sounds pretty like basic and kind of like understandable, especially with the PS5 too, you know what I'm saying. All those would be understandable to like upgrade. I don't want to make it too outrageous and too many things. He's a tank. I don't want him to be like too outrageously stacked. With Mortis and him having his gauntlets, I want him to have a stronger kind of like power set, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like a punching set, kind of like, I want to have all the Horsemen's fighting styles be like God of War 3 and their weapons, you know what I'm saying? So it's able to be powered up very quickly. Now, Atreus to to Kratos, I want their fighting styles to be just the same as the previous ones, but just, you know what I'm saying, just do different weapons so it looks even more crazier. Okay with that. I feel like I'm missing something with war. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? The Sins will be able to come out and fight. I'm gonna have certain Sins can like parry or like block, you know what I'm saying? Or use other weapons to kind of like make things easier. But okay, I think that's enough for war. Leading into war, we're gonna go straight into Strife. Strife gets Black Mercy and Redemption. With him having Black Mercy, I feel as though he's literally walking around with like a small kind of, with a rocket launcher and then like a machine gun in his hand. So I want the gun to kind of change to a different type of style of weapons. And then like each one of these kind of shooting weapons, I want them to kind of like resemble kind of like modern day kind of like weapons that make more sense. You know what I'm saying? We're also going to give Strife the arms of Sparta. That's one of the things that I gave to Kratos, you know what I'm saying? But Kratos is going to be later on as I'm explaining these weapons. And Nemesis whips, you know what I'm saying? Those electric whips that Hephaestus kind of had, you know what I'm saying? That would really go well because, what's his name? Strife does have like that kind of electrical orb that he got from Eden, you know what I'm saying? That has like bounds of like electrical powers, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like those weapons would be perfect for him. I'm also gonna have Kronos and Zeus's lightning inside of that same staff / spear, you know what I'm saying? And he's gonna have the shield too, just so it's more of an electrical pump, because elements wise, these niggas are like the Avatar, you know what I'm saying? Each one of them. And then like Strife, War is gonna be for fire. Strife is gonna be wind. So I'm gonna give him Nemesis Whip, Arms of Sparta, and Black Mercy, and the boots of Hermes. And I want those to let him to fly and move fast and a bunch of things, you know what I'm saying? So let's get past Strife now. Okay. Oh yeah, and then their specials, I want new special kind of like combo powers, you know what I'm saying, from the weapons and from the Horsemen, you know what I'm saying? So it makes it even more crazier. So even on their horse too, because like I'm pretty sure like, he has dagger. So you imagine like electrical whip, like, the chain thing will like reach out and like slash people so much crazy, or half the staff. But now we're gonna go over to Fury. Fury already has like a wide variety of weapons, like almost 8 of them, I think, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's pretty outrageous too. But we're gonna have those 8 weapons get combined into one set. So Fury has her whip, and I want her whip to like, when she's using a different hollow, I want the whip to kind of do the hollow ability as well. I don't want her having to change the weapon too. So if she's using fire, her whip does fire. She's using ice, her whip does ice. And then she does combos with her other weapons as well. And what I meant by one set is, so she has some claws, some fire claws, and then she has some kind of like fire, kind of like flails, you know what I'm saying? I want to combine the weapons. Fire flails, you know what I'm saying? Fire claw flails, something like that, you know what I'm saying? It makes it a whole lot more easier to, you know what I'm saying? That even makes more sense too, you know what I'm saying? It makes it more easier, more powerful, because it'll be an unknown weapon that just kind of You know what I'm saying? Got created on the fly. With her kind of I want her to have the first blade she has is not Excalibur, it's called not Affliction, it's called something. It's the crossblade and like her other crossblade. It's something I can't remember. It's 5 holy blades. I thought about giving her all 5, but I think 2 would be good enough because I want the horseman to have the block, rather if it's a heavy, magic, or light attack. You know what I'm saying? Just so, you know what I'm saying, it's less of the dodging, you know what I'm saying? More kind of like God, you know what I'm saying? God of War 3, like, he didn't always use his golden fleece. He was able to block with his swords. And, like, Death showed that he could do that in the trailer. I hate when, like, they don't follow up with things like that. Like, how you going in the trailer, they show that I can jump off the wall, flip, dual shot in every direction. But in the game, I only could do it, like, one direction. What is that? Like, who didn't make that design right? Who didn't show the trailer right or something? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I was just on Fury, all 4 weapons. I want those combined, you know what I'm saying? So there's only 4 sets of weapons, plus her two throwing weapons, you know what I'm saying? I want a different mechanic for those because it's really kind of her melee, I mean her throwing skills versus shooters, you know what I'm saying? Because Atreus has arrows, War kind of has like a throwing shield, but I don't think he's gonna do that every so often unless he has to like trigger certain things to open a dungeon or something. And then he has a gun. I'm gonna give Death a gun too. So I want her magic and I want that versatile to be more kind of fluent. So it's kind of like because in the last scene where she was fighting against Envy, she was deflecting bullets. So that means if you're that exact with her, you can fucking throw that shit and cut somebody in half like wow. But also what that is, I want to give her the head of Helios. Yeah. Yeah. Because right now, just those things I just said before, the head of Helios, none of those were like Kratos' weapons. You know what I'm saying? But uh, and then another thing is, I'm gonna give her the head of Helios and the spear of destiny, and put that inside of Scorn, and so we can call it the Scorn of Destiny. Better name, I feel. And on top of that, the Scorn, Spear of Destiny has really good abilities that can be very, very used very differently. You know what I'm saying? Like the whip turns into a spear. You know what I'm saying? And then like you know what I'm saying, the versatility will be so much more better than what she does now because like for me, I think combat wise, they don't really show her being that like combat authoritative, you know what I'm saying? Like I would think that she like switching hollows, you know what I'm saying? Like I mean, obviously taking down the sins, they show that her strong points, but like give me God of War, give me like I want to see her like instead of her using her whip, she makes it into a staff, and then she has her force hollow on, and then when she does like her whip moves, you know what I'm saying, or staff moves, she's throwing back 10, 15 people. Because I hate it like when you play it on hard, I hate that like enemies are like your strength. I'm leveled up, but like enemies are still my strength. Like if you're not like a general or like a top tier kind of demon, I'm still thinking that I'm slashing through you just like how I would. Oh yeah, another thing I'm right on here. I know I said it earlier. Cartoon adaptation. All right, I think a cartoon adaptation would be the best way how to do that because then like I'm saying this game, I want this game to take about 5 years. That's enough to get 5 seasons. You know what I'm saying? And then like I can't. I think I'm gonna have to circle this one. You know, so I have to come back to that. So we got the head of Helios. We got the Spear of Destiny, and finally, I want to give her the box of damn it, what is that called? The box of Poseidon. I don't necessarily think I'm saying the name right, but it's supposed to be a freezing box that has like the same winds damn near Helheim. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I had to look this up. it's like an ice box that he had that Kratos had in like Chains of Sparta or Ghost of Sparta. He flailed them around like it was like an ice chain or something like that. I can't really necessarily remember the name, but those three weapons would seriously make Fury a super battle mage. You know what I'm saying? Because for what we've seen, what we've seen, you know what I'm saying? Like her Earth time was not really. It was really was like a difference in like power scaling. I feel from the stories that the other brothers kind of got. You know what I'm saying? And that's really kind of THQ's fault versus her. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she has way more potential. They need to show it. But weapons wise, okay. And then we switch over to death. Now, one thing I'm gonna say with death, you know what I'm saying, is I feel as though with the weapons he have and the way he can use them, you know what I'm saying, I want to bump that up even crazier. So I'm gonna have Harvester merge with the Claws of Hades, and then he's gonna save the souls of Draven and the Hunter. And another thing is he's gonna get Earth Reaver and somehow merge it to be able to, I mean, break it down to a process of it being him being able to have a pistol, just like how we have Redemption all the time, but it shoots fire. You know what I'm saying? His element that's going to be strong, which is the strongest for us in this Avatar scenario, is going to be Earth. You know what I'm saying? And obviously you can guess Kratos is going to be the Avatar. But so Hades Claws and a Harvester, I don't know the name for that, but you can imagine what I'm already thinking with that. You know what I'm saying? Just as I said about the Sins and their weapons being able to be used by the player, the more weapons for death to level up. Lust had a fucking sword that was very outrageous, you know what I'm saying? And then Sloth had the staff that was very useful in his fight, you know what I'm saying? So Hades Claws, the staff, sword, and Earth Reaver. You know what I'm saying? That's only 4 weapons, you know what I'm saying? But we're also going to throw in a couple more because they're very useful and death can use them, you know what I'm saying? Seeing as though from War, Kratos, I mean, from Kratos, War got the chains of the chains of chaos. From Strife was able to get the arms of Sparta. Excuse me. Fury was able to gain those side items, but not really a main weapon from Kratos. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? She doesn't really owe Kratos anything. You know what I'm saying? She didn't really kind of use any of his primary weapons. They were all kind of side weapons that he didn't use, and she was able to make them work or was able to use them in a better sense. But Death is one of the main characters that takes the big boys. So Claws of Hades going to Harvester, Sin's weapons, the Blade of Olympus, Barbarian Hammer, and Hercules' gauntlets. Now, the way I want to break this up is going to be very understandable. So, the first 3 weapons, the claws, the sword, and the staff, are going to be obviously Death's and Earth Reaver. But Earth Reaver is going to be such a massive weapon. I want it to be broken down into like kind of 3 parts. You know what I'm saying? That makes the most sense. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 4 parts. You know what I'm saying? I want Earth Reaver to be able to be a handgun to be used by Death, Draven, and the Hunter in various different ways. You know what I'm saying? Because those weapons, the amount of weapons, I got to break it off too. You know what I'm saying? Just so you don't feel overwhelmed with Death having so many weapons. So Death saved both of them, and he's going to bless Draven with the Blade of Olympus and the Hercules gauntlets because he's a champion and a warrior, and I feel as though those can be the best beneficial things to put him in a great spot for success, especially seeing as though he's been toning his skills the whole time ever since he won, and he's never really stopped. So I feel like who else you gonna give the Blade of Olympus to? You know what I'm saying? He should be the best fit to stop anybody almost. And I want to give him, just as Death Story in his game, they had a shotgun version and a machine gun version of like certain kind of demon weapons. And I don't really know how they power them. Maybe it's by magic or modern day science. But I just want to see those type of things, you know what I'm saying, being put into effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hunter was a modern day human. So imagine him educating them about bullets, guns, and those type of things. And like him creating outrageous weapons or just showing Death how to do it. So I want to give the hunter a machine gun. I want to give Draven a shotgun. I think that's very easy to learn, and the weapon process makes complete sense, seeing as though they both have 3 weapons. Now I told you Draven's weapons, but let me tell you about the hunter's weapons. So I'm gonna give him a sniper, the hammer of the barbarians, and a machine gun version of Earthweaver. So depending on what he's doing and where he's at, he has 2 weapons. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he has 3 weapons. No, it's really 2 weapons. One just kind of changes. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I want those weapons to be broken off is because I feel as though shooters, being visual games, you know what I'm saying? You got to show off, you know what I'm saying, that shooter life. Now, I did not enjoy immediately all those death scenes of him shooting, but you could totally imagine, you know what I'm saying, other people being in that, you know what I'm saying, warheading the big guy, the big boss, Atreus helping some humans, and then you see a group of demons chasing him, and then like he's guiding them away, and the hunter is just blah blah blah, you know what I'm saying, sniping them, you know what I'm saying, making certain things just as smooth. And let's finish this up with my boy Kratos. My boy Kratos, I would hope, you know what I'm saying, before or maybe during Ragnarok, goes back and gets the majority of these weapons to make all this stuff possible, so you don't got to go back to this backtrack or just capturing Sin's thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing about the whole cartoon adaptation. It speeds up all the things that people want to add. So fights that seem too outrageous, you throw that right onto the big screen, and then fights that are more moderate to kind of show like the land and like how things are playing out, put it in the game. Kratos right away has the Leviathan axe, and he has the Blades of Chaos. Now, from what I've seen in those pictures, it looks like the blades are cracking or something, and it's not working out. So I feel right away, get the dwarves, get your son, get Yarmagander, create some type of way or some mechanism to hold y'all in Yarmagander's mouth, his side, whatever. See if the Hawk wants to fight, and then go back through Helheim or whichever, I think it was Helheim, to go back to Greece, because y'all make that seem so simple. And go get your weapons to get ready for this epic incoming war, fight, whatever. Because how you gonna have a nightmare and then wake, like, Kratos is tripping. As a dad, he is tripping. Like, there's no way, like, then he showed them hiding in the cave, like, you ain't want to go back to Greece to get your weapons? Like, you left the Blade of Olympus on the floor? If the Greece gods don't at least have some of those weapons, or at least some kind of strategy or something, I'm gonna be hella ashamed. And then I just saw a video where Kuba saying, like, imagine if there was robots. Like, could you imagine if they somehow were able, or if Lucifer was able to, with Ares combined in his body, imagine if Lucifer took Kronos' body, the Colossus' body, took Pandora's box, merged those all in together, and then had him protecting Olympus side while he was in Eden, and it's all connected. Could you imagine that? You know what I'm saying? That gigantic figure, just, you could break inside of me to, you know what I'm saying? Could you imagine that though? I don't think the Horsemen, they've never been shown to kind of be able to do that type of stuff, but like, why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? If you can't animate it, you know what I'm saying? If you can't show us the player doing that, just animate it. You know what I'm saying? Please don't reboot shit. Please stop rebooting.